been a while since I've been out stalking. I think last time I went out was probably October when we were on Arran with reds. I think I may have done a couple of trips in between on the Roe, but I didn't shoot anything because I'd have remembered anyway. But I've been busy with house, getting that all finished, and then went away for Christmas. So it's my first time out this year, and as I say, since October. So I'm planning for a full day. I do that sometimes, and I give up halfway through, especially if weather changes on me. But I brought plenty of food, plenty of cigars, so I'm going to try and push through and do a full day and hopefully get a couple of row off. It's looking good this morning. Wind's in the right direction, but there is still some mist, as I can see. I mean, the light's not come up yet, but I can see it's misty on top of the hill. So, with a bit of luck, that lifts. Otherwise, it'll be close range shooting, really. But I've got a couple of blocks I want to go on. I'm going to start on this one this morning. They've done a lot of felling since I've last been here. So, it'll probably look completely different to what I remember it. Then I've got another couple of patches I want to go and check out this evening. But I'm just going to take my time this morning. Go out, see if we can spot anything. Have some breakfast if I don't shoot anything. And probably just keep an eye out while I cook breakfast anyway. I'm going to take the car up and park out over a clear bit and just see if anything moves while I have my breakfast, and then make my plan for the afternoon. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, they took out quite a bit of the wood there, but nothing out on it. I thought there'd be a few out there making their way back to the main wood now, but nothing at all. A few rabbits, but I'll carry on making my way up the track here because there's good distance to go yet where I might see something. I thought there'd be a few out in it, to be fair, and it could have made my plan of attack from here. But I'll make my way through. Sunlight's up now, good shooting light, so if there is anything out in this clear fell, I should be able to get on them. Just got set up in a spot where we've shot a lot of deer. It's all new plant, but it's a bit newer than the stuff we're actually sat in, so you can see quite a bit. It's quite clear and deer-like moving in between it. Lost track of the amount of deer I've shot from this spot, so I'm going to sit here for an hour or so, just see if anything's moving, but nothing's been moving all the way up to this spot, which is odd. I thought they would have been, usually here they back in for first light. I don't know if they've been out last night at all by the looks of it, because there wasn't anything moving back, so could be with the weather being how it's been. So I'll just sit here and see if anything starts moving about, and then make a plan from there. Well, I've seen my first deer, about 400 yards. It was a buck, so not even worth stalking, and it's on its own, full velvet. But that signs deer are starting to move. They seem to be going out instead of coming in, so I don't know if I don't think they've been feeding last night. So I'll take my time walking back to the car now. A bit of luck, things start moving as the morning progresses. I didn't see anything this morning other than that buck, so I brought the truck up overlooking the clear fell, and I'm just going to make some breakfast. What I've got is a bit of venison backstrap. Put a bit of oil on that already, but I'm going to do a quick video showing how I cook that and just make a quick simple sandwich for breakfast. As I said, I've got the backstrap here. I'm just going to put some salt and pepper. Like I said, I don't want to go too fancy because, again, I've only got a little camp stove. Some mixed herbs, some garlic granules. Instead of cooking fresh garlic, I find this a lot easier, and it's easier to dispose of afterwards. And then some onions as well, onion granules. And then just a bit more oil on there, just stop it sticking to the pan. Sprayed a bit in the pan as well. And then just going to make sure that gets on the other side of it as well. Now I've just got a basic bit of bread as well, and I'm just going to have some lettuce and tomato with it. Normally I just do a quick bacon sandwich, but I thought this morning I'll do something a bit different. I was hoping to get some fresh venison, and I could have done the tenderloins and done a sandwich from that, but I brought some red deer strap back from Arran, which had been in freezer. So I'll cook that through. Right, so I've let the pan get hot now, so I'm just going to throw the meat in just as I would at home. Might take a bit longer than it would on a normal hob because it doesn't get as hot. So I'll probably give it about 2 minutes each side and just keep flipping it and just keep checking to see how it's cooking evenly. after I've cooked that, I'm just going to throw it on a sandwich now, just pieces of it. Some bits I'll eat by hand, and then just fill the sandwich up, because I don't want too much bread. And overstuff it, and then a bit of salad. And then, you can't have a steak sandwich without any mayonnaise. Still got the cap on this. Should have done that before. And there you go. I'll have that for my breakfast. Right, I've had my breakfast now. I'm just going to have a sit here for a few hours, because it's about 12 o'clock. Don't go dark till about 4:30. So I'm going to give it a few hours here, just keeping my scent out the way. The wind is blowing perfect at the minute. So I'm going to sit here, have a smoke. This will probably take me about an hour, take my time on it. And after that, I'll go and get parked up, and then I'm going to stalk this block of wood. It's a fairly new plant. You've got to get in the right spots, you've got to get above and then look down before you can see anything really, but there's always deer in it. My mate was out on it the other day, he got into a group of deer, he just couldn't ID whether it was doe or bucks. So there's a good chance they are going to be moving in there, but I don't want to go in there too early and put my scent about, because it is only a small block of wood. And again, you can't spot them, they'll spot you before you spot them if you go in the wrong direction. So it's better to just let it move on towards night when they're just starting to move. So I'll probably try and get in there probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then start making my way, stalking through and checking the little dips. But a bit of luck, should see more than what I saw this morning. But I've enjoyed my first day out in a while. It's good just to get back out. So see how we get on this evening. Now I know a few people have been asking me to talk about cigars more in my videos. A few of my mates who smoke with me, they've said they want to see a bit more of that, and I've had a few comments online. I don't really know what to say about cigars. I don't know how I can sit there and chat about them, tasting and all that stuff. So really there's not much I can say without sounding like an idiot. But this is one of the cigars I brought back from Florida. The cigar choices over there are amazing. The price difference as well. I brought back plenty. But these are ones which I was told to try while I was over there. 20-acre farm, and they're made with Florida leaf, and there's a strong flavour of orange in there, which I'm not normally into sweet tasting cigars, but it's really nice. It's just a subtle hint of there, and then you still got a bit of a woodsy flavour as well. But I'm really enjoying these at the minute. But as I say, they're about an hour's smoke, which is alright if you've got somewhere to sit down. If you're out stalking, sometimes I find that a bit too long. I usually like about a 20 or 30 minute smoke. But if I've got to break up a day like this, an hour's smoke's very easy to sit through. I mean, as I say, you could probably push this to probably an hour and a half if you take your time on it. I smoke fast sometimes. But yeah, I'm really enjoying these. And for the money, they're well worth it. But I don't think we can get them over here yet. And when we do eventually get them over here, chances are we'll be taxed through the eyeballs for them. But yeah, if you do go over to the States, try these, because they are great smoke. Right, that's all the gear back on. So I'm going to make my way out and have a few hours in this plantation. Hopefully see some more deer moving about, and fingers crossed actually get a shot off. Temperature has dropped quite a bit. That wind's come in and it has made it very cold. But it should be warm in this little plantation for deer, so hopefully they should be holding up in there. We'll make our way over and hopefully see some deer. Watching that buck for a while there, just come over the hill. I got excited thinking, oh, we could be onto some does. Nothing come with it, and eventually it just potted off. Don't even know where it went in all this stuff, you lose it very easily. So I sat there for a bit longer, see if anything else come out. Nothing did, so I'm going to start making my way back now. I'm getting a bit tired, had a full day there. Just wish I could have got some shot on film. But it's nice to see deer. That's 2 bucks I've seen today, but just no does at all. They aren't moving that much. That's the only deer I've seen really, just milling through. But there might be a chance on my way back. Only issue is wind's on my back now, so might end up spooking them before I can even see them, because this stuff, it's a nightmare. As you can see, it's up and down, up and down. You disappear very quickly in it, and so do the deer. So I'll start walking back now. Maybe bump something on the way, but I very much doubt it. I've had a good day. It's good to get back out again. I might try and get out next week, but we'll see how we get on way back to the car. Bit of luck, something should be out. Nearly back at the car now, so I'm going to go in this last little spot here, which is near the car. A good sheltered spot for the last hour, and let the dark come in, see if I see anything. Hopefully things should start moving. As I say, I've only seen them 2 bucks today. Not much been moving. It has warmed up as the evening's got on, so a bit of chance, if they've not been feeding throughout the day, they might come out. So I'll give it last hour here, see if we can catch anything. Right, that was stressful. Deer come out right at last light. I mean, luckily I've got good optics, so I could see clearly. Took the shot and the deer run, which is the worst thing I wanted. It only went 20-30 yards, but the issue was actually trying to locate the deer in the dark. I was running around with my head torch trying to find shot site. Found the shot site with blood, and then just had to walk there. It only went 20-30 yards, but as I said, with the new plants, it gets very disorientating in the day there, let alone as light's fading. So I've got it back to the car now, after I grollocked it and everything like that, but it was a stressful few minutes after the shot really to get that sorted, so I didn't bother with any camera equipment, because it was just that I had to focus on getting that deer and getting it out. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully next time I should get some shots actually on camera. I am going down hitching on the fallow and muntjac like I do every year, and that's usually when I get quite a few shots on camera, so look forward to that. As I said before, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.